Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome, everyone, to Acrisure Stadium, home of the Pitt Panthers. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a team from the ACC, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Nittany Lions will kick it away first. Fielded in the end zone. It's Gore. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. So Pittsburgh's offense will get the first crack at it here. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Wide open downfield. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real. The coach
turning it off. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
And you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route. Understand the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding him. Nice catch.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun to give, looking for room. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. On target over the middle. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Now the play fake. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And it's hard to imagine starting a game any better than this defense has. 2 sacks on the opening drive of the game. Something that they pride themselves on. If they get you in these types of situations, they can pin their ears back and get after you. They've got multiple guys that can be a factor when it comes.
Deep shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Smashes it between the uprights. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And he'll We'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Looking to pass, it's Wilcox. Picked off. What a play to set him up. How about that? Making a play and setting up your offense inside the 40 at the 39.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Looking for more room. He's at the 20. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. They'll start this drive with a pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Marks. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that. Nice, solid completion there. Hit him on the slant.
Yeah, and a nice route in the slot, too, by that receiver. Great job putting his foot in the ground, crossing the face of the defender, and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Caught in the backfield, it's Irwin. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. When you see all those defenders around your intended target like that, just throw it in the ground or throw it away. I mean, that's a completion that loses yards. You're just hurting your offense there. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the quarterback
quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Pitt will have to boot this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Makes the catch at the 45. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Makes the grab on the left. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Dropping back, it's Wilcox. That's caught. It's McKay. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
The Nittany Lions will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Penn State! Quick strike through the air for the score. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
No chance he's taking a knee. Here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Power football with the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. That's caught. It's marked. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He only needs a sliver of daylight. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Looking for a man. It's Wilcox. Makes the grab. It's Maddox. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46. 1st and 10. Pulls it and fires to the left. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. Got his man on the right. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. He wants to change this route. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Maddox. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. They just keep firing. Under fire. Got the big tight end on the corner route. That's where they'll mark him. A very productive play and a 1st down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to go up top. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. This is hardly the start they dreamed of, down 21-3. But get a touchdown here, and you feel like you're back in it, Jesse.
Yeah, and it's frustrating for this offense as well because they've got the horses. They've got playmakers to light this scoreboard up, much more than the 3 points we're seeing here. I think you just got to stay true to yourself. Do you, David, and know that the points are going to come.
Boy, it's also
going for it all. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Pitt will have to boot this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Scanning the field, it's Wilcox. Bringing the heat. Breaks into the open.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
Catch in the middle, it's McKay, and he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker. And the Nittany Lions in a good spot here with second and short. They've got the screen set up. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Here's first and goal, and a touchdown here might put this thing out of reach by half. Big guy tries to barrel in. Touchdown, Penn State! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And in that goal line situation, awesome job by the tight end, winning his one-on-one battle, making an easy target for his QB.
And the extra point is good. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Hit right back to the line. Back to pass on second down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on third and long from the 41. Gets the back moving. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Running back searching for a hole. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a man, it's Wilcox. He put some heat on that one down the middle. He's got it along the sideline. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. Never a doubt. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half.
Pitt will kick off, ready to get things started here in the third quarter. He'll start the return inside his 5. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Got his man down the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's McKay. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Great. Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor using a timeout here. Thinks the call is going to end up going his way. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw, it's Wilcox. Took a shot as he threw. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Rushes on him. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming, and there it is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Oh, they're after him. Pulls it in. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his man. It's Maddox. There he goes. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. The Nittany Lions with the 1st and 10. Here comes the heat. Got his man. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Fakes to grab. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Peters. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Quick pass on the jet motion. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Trying to escape and get it himself. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Here comes the offense on first down. They'll try the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Looking for room, it's Maddox. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
There's the thing. Not a great run, but the offense has scored a ton of points. They haven't necessarily needed to have a strong running game in this one. Their quarterback right now is just playing lights out, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'd get back to throwing the ball.
They'll put it in play from their own 12-yard line, 1st and 10. To the air, it's Wilcox. He'll pull it down. It's a fumble on the play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And he was under so much duress on that play. You saw him scrambling, trying to buy time, doing everything he can to keep the play alive. But the defense just kept coming in waves, and he got a little bit downfield before they finally knocked it out and jumped on that fumble.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Marks. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Keeps it going. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Panthers. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Gives it to the back on the draw. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Gets it out fast. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. The Nittany Lions with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass, it's Wilcox. Trying to make magic with his feet.
And how about this quarterback, man? He's showing you a little bit of everything. He's had a great day throwing the football, spinning it around, scoring touchdowns, and now shows you he can pick them up and put them down, scrambling for the 1st down. He's had a day where he's really showing you he can do all things on the football field.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Caught close to the marker. It's McKay. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. With the catch, it's Maddox. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He'll try to do it himself. Oh, he's got some space.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big game. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Big fella moving. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Penn State! They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Used the play fake, now to throw. Complete with conviction on the crosser. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Panthers can really attack on this 2nd and short.
29 Philly. 29 Philly.
Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. The play-action fake. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And you can tell, all eyes on this dude. Like, this defense is dialed in. They're going to try to continue to stop the run. You can tell, Palmer, it's the main focus of this defense.
Yeah, when we know with this offense, too, they go how this guy goes, and they've just never been able to really get him into a rhythm in this game, and you have to give the credit to the defense. They've been more physical at the point of attack. They've had a good game plan, and the offense just has not been able to counterpunch.
Pitt will have to boot this one away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Quick release by the QB. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give and tick, 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 tick.
Yeah, and that's a great job by this offense. And I'll tell you what, 4th quarter, you have the lead. That's exactly what you want to do. Lean on these guys, run the football, eat that clock.
The toss to the right. Oh, better look out. Turning it on at the 20. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
He'll bring it out. It's Gore. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Going right to work up top. Working that left side now. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Stands in and takes the hit. And that is interception number 3 on the day.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Looking for a crease. It's Peters. And not much picked up there, but that will do it for this one. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all off season. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the